Somewhere in the Roman Empire, nearly 2,000 years ago, the most powerful man on earth sat alone in a tent and imagined losing everything. His throne, his family, his reputation, even his own life. This man was not a philosopher living in isolation. He was the emperor of Rome. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire stretching across 3 continents. Armies obeyed him, senators feared him, millions of people lived under his authority. And yet, every day, he deliberately practiced a strange mental exercise. He imagined that everything he loved could disappear. At first glance, this sounds pessimistic, even disturbing. Why would someone with absolute power spend time thinking about loss? The answer reveals one of the most powerful psychological tools ever used by a leader. And once you understand it, it may completely change the way you deal with fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. Because the exercise Marcus Aurelius practiced is not about expecting the worst. It is about becoming impossible to break. Today, most of us live with a quiet fear in the background of our lives. The fear of losing something important, losing a job, losing a relationship, losing stability, losing the version of life we imagined for ourselves. And because we fear these things, we try to avoid thinking about them. We distract ourselves, we overplan, we chase control. But the strange thing is this: the more we try not to think about loss, the more fragile we become. Because the possibility of loss is always there. Unexpected emails arrive, economies change, people leave, health shifts. Life has a way of reminding us that control is often an illusion. Marcus Aurelius understood this better than most people. His reign was anything but peaceful. Rome was under constant pressure. Wars erupted along the empire's northern borders, plagues swept through the population, political tension simmered within the Senate. At times, it seemed as if the entire empire could collapse under his watch. Marcus could not escape uncertainty, but instead of trying to avoid it, he trained his mind to face it directly. In his private journal, later known as Meditations, Marcus wrote something remarkable. He reminded himself that everything he possessed was temporary. All of it existed on borrowed time.